What's up? Chris with the Black Sheep Audio. Here we got an older coaxial of ours, an extremely loud coaxial of ours. But right now I'll pretty much sell these as a deal. One reason being is because the logo on the other side. We haven't changed it to our new logo. But we had these during Derby in the Black Sheep Audio car. And I mean, you could hear a sucker for blocks away, I'm sure. It had everybody dancing, walking by. And I only had 2 of these hooked up and 112. And it sounded awesome. I mean, just for 3 speakers, nuts. Anyways, you see there's a compression driver, hook up in the back. Woofer terminals right there. Obviously it's carbon fiber cone. You see a massive magnet on it. This is just a 6.5, believe it or not. Now, one of the reasons why I'll sell this as a deal, because it has our old logo on it. And when I mean our old logo, I mean our really old logo. Yep. Old DeVille Customs. Now that ain't a sticker, or I would just scrape it off there. The company that made it for us, a sucker sealed in there for sure. So to get that logo off, I pretty much have to, and this is aluminum, and it this one's being a booger, but I know they do because I've done a bunch of them. Anyways, the centerpiece unscrews right out just like most of them do. This one's and they're pretty tight, and I'm only holding the phone with one hand, so. But anyways, you already see it's got a nasty one in there. But I could take these off, which is of course aluminum, and have them blasted, and then it'd be just an aluminum cone or whatever, and then we can put our logo somewhere else on it. But or you can have a deal as they are like this. DeVille Customs, of course, goes back to 1997. I've been using the name DeVille Customs ever since I got the letter from the city of Louisville, Kentucky, that I'm going to be fined because I was buying and selling too many cars. You know what I mean? I'd buy them and fix them up and want something else, and so I was kind of pressured by the city to either get fined or get my business license. So I got my business license in DeVille Customs. Pretty much born probably before 1997, actually 1996, to be honest with you. In the backyard on Iowa Avenue, 609 Iowa Avenue to be exact. And I used to work on cars in the backyard, fixing them up. That's pretty much where DeVille Customs come from. So if you ain't think I ain't been using that long, you better check the Hall of Records downtown, because I go back. Yes, sir. Nonetheless, I rebranded our product line, and our product line is now DeVille Customs. I mean, shit. Listen to me. You can tell I ain't had lunch yet. But our new product line, of course, is Black Sheep Audio. And that's because, well, we've done heard so much shit, caught so much shit, and dealt with so much shit already. So, you already know how we're looking at it now. All right. Yep. For sure. But you can get these as a deal, man. They're super fucking loud. They're pretty nasty, actually. Hooking them straight up, of course, they're going to sound like duty. You're going to have to put a cap on the tweeter or whatever. That's pretty much what I did for that show. They sounded good enough to get through the show. Sounded really good, actually. But if you want me to rebrand them as our Black Sheep audio line, of course it'll be more money. Then I have to spend the extra money to fix the shit. But you can sit there and say, well, I had the OG, I had the original before the shit kicked off. But yeah, it's actually a nasty bastard, to be honest with you. And we will end up getting more of these from the build house we bought these from. There are also the build house that manufactures our Anarchy 12-inch subwoofers and things. They build some really quality stuff. I know there's other stuff out there that looks, you know, probably got some nice shiny stuff on it, but man, some of the stuff that I purchased, trust me, man, it's some performance shit, no doubt. You think that's playing for a 6.5? Shh, I doubt that. Anyways, Black Sheep Audio. Holler at me if you want to deal on these with the our older DC logo on it. I guess I'll probably do a pair for $100. Yep, and that's actually me losing money. You know what I mean? But just to get some people happy, get them out the door, get our name out there, all the above, you can copy a deal. Get you 2 of them for $100. We usually sell these over $100 for each. You know what I'm saying? We used to sell these like $119 a piece. But I'll make sure they're on our website. I know they're on DeVille Customs website. I run multiple websites. And you ain't never heard no bad stories on me. We get our shit out. We're on our shit. No complaints here. For sure. Alright, man. Catch y'all later.